Welcome everyone. Time to smash another XRP update. I actually made a video about 24 hours ago, prior to the market update, prior to the tariffs, and I have said that I was expecting a reversal. Now let's get straight to the point. There's no time to waste in crypto. In fact, just 24 hours after I update my video, it already feels like 1 year has passed. There is a lot of development. So first and foremost, stock market had its worst day in over 4 years. So since 2020, billions of dollars wiped out of the stock market, and in fact, it has been the worst day. Well, Donald Trump is calling it temporary pain. However, let's focus on XRP and what you need to do to be prepared. Let's look to XRP charts, which you can see on the screen right now. So it's extremely important XRP doesn't lose the structure. We need XRP to stay above the $2 mark. Precisely, we need XRP to hold that $1.96 support levels. Now, I am not a big fan of technical analysis, and before people come and say that I discredit TA, well, that's not inherently true. I'm an active trader, and I totally understand that support levels are real. It's something tangible on the charts. We can't deny that, but I don't particularly believe that TA analysts can really predict the markets. I would argue that 99% of XRP TA that I have watched in the last years was completely wrong. I have a very high success while trading, and what I mostly watch are support levels. What I'm watching most of the time besides the support levels are the macro scenario, the geopolitical events. I would argue that I mostly focus on what central banks are doing. Support levels are real, but you can't predict the markets with TA. That being said, it's important for XRP to hold the $2 level. In fact, we can watch that every time XRP drops below the $2 mark, large buying orders are taking place. Today I saw one of over 1 million XRPs alone on Binance. That's actually $2 million. So we have whales waiting on the sidelines, and that shows that XRP is one of the strongest coins on this entire cycle. Let me be honest, I have predicted that markets would have a reversal. I also mentioned that tariffs were already priced into the markets, but when I saw the stock market bleeding so hard, that made me wonder if we were going to see lower levels for XRP. And it's truly amazing to see that XRP is holding up so well. It's just the best performing asset. Watch XRP's chart against Ethereum. Unfortunately, something very unexpected happened during this video. The battery of the microphone has died, and I spoke for over 10 minutes in front of the camera, only to realize when I was finally modifying the video. Yes, that was upsetting, so don't expect anything fancy out of this video, but I will conclude what I was saying. By the time I am finally recording it again, it's almost 2 a.m. Yeah, this is me riding my horse. As you can see, the house is a mess. This thing was not supposed to be here, but anyways, that was unexpected, so I do apologize. And this is XRP's chart against Ethereum, just to prove my point that XRP is performing extremely well. As you can see here, we are up 600% against Ethereum. It's also outperforming precious metals, it's outperforming Bitcoin. And this is exactly what I described here. So trading war, S&P 500 just had its worst day since 2020. Most crypto are plunging below bear market levels, but XRP is holding above $2 support. I think that means a lot. Definitely the strongest coin in this market. Well, I do like to quote myself on this one. I hope the update was useful. I not once regret buying XRP on the dips. As you can see, it always recovers very quickly. Thank you everyone. Gonna see you in the next video, hopefully without surprises. Done.